My name is Tom Paris. I'm 33 years old. I'm an ex-alumnus of St. Martin's. I joined for my degree in information systems in 2007 or 8. I can't remember now, but it was a 3-year degree. And I got there primarily by choice, but there was a need behind it. So I am dyslexic and I didn't have the required grades to get into the University of Malta. So I came to St. Martin's, sat for the entrance exams, managed to get through, and I began my degree. Whereas every other institution I went to told me, look, you're not going to be able to go into tertiary education, you might as well go out and find a job. And I was determined to pursue tertiary education. I had spoken to Charles at the time, who said, yes, come in and have a look at what we do. Obviously, the University of London banner that came with the degree was extremely enticing. I got through my degree with pretty good grades at the end of it, which led me to my first stint in the work sphere with PwC, who's incidentally over here today. I was there for about 10 years, and I eventually became an assistant manager in the technology service after I got my degree. I actually got the job at PwC in my second year, so between them liking me as a personality, knowing the kind of background that I had with St. Martin's and the University of London, that was a really big selling point for them, and they gave me my first chance at a proper job. I started off tea and coffee making at the beginning, but I quickly rose through, and I ended up as an assistant manager. Halfway through, they gave me the opportunity to go and study again for my master's, again through St. Martin's, but this time I went full-time. I went up to Royal Holloway and I got my master's in information systems. I came back down, I worked at PwC for a few more years, and I decided to take the next challenge, which is where I am today. I am the project manager at Avantech, which is a hardware and software company, but I help run the software side of things. We have a team that is growing, thanks in part to the career fair that we are at today. We have a few candidates who joined us as students and now have come into full-time employment, and we're extremely happy about that. So we have a staff accompaniment in the software team of about 36 people, so not small but not huge. It's in that sweet spot for us to be as dynamic as we can. And I run the software department day to day, and I report directly to the managing director and the director of technology. So nobody can ever say that St. Martin's doesn't open avenues into work that is both challenging, rewarding, and gives you a plethora of opportunities if you go and take them. So I couldn't recommend it highly enough.
It's been the third year that we've had this conversation, and every year, seriously, I'm impressed. Because it is a journey. But I have one more question.
Yes, absolutely.
If there was anything that you would have ever changed in your career, what is it?
That I would have changed in my career?
Is there anything?
Possibly working abroad for an extended period of time. I'm lucky now that I'm married with 2 children, so I can't say I made the wrong choice by any means. But obviously, you always look at what I could have done, and I think although I worked with the largest audit firm in the world, essentially, and Avantech has a huge reach through its connections with Canon into an international space, so I do work internationally. I think the whole experience of living abroad that I did in my master's in a work environment would have been something interesting. Not that I made the wrong choice, but it would have been something interesting to try. But other than that, I can't say that I would change anything, because I'm extremely happy where I am.